Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on QNT. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So we're looking at QNT, and every time I look at it, it's up in value. I mean, this is still a great opportunity to buy at this price, in my opinion. I know it's going much higher. And the thing is, I can see it as a 5-digit asset. A lot of people will argue that. But think about it. There's a lot less of it than there is Bitcoin. And look at Bitcoin's price. Plus, QNT has actual utility and use case. So let's take a look. Price action with QNT has been phenomenal in recent days. Happy I started building a position weeks ago. Resilient. And that's the thing. You don't have to buy a whole lot of QNT. I mean, you buy one or two and just hold it. At some point, I feel if you bought it right now at $63, I feel you're going to get $10,000 at some point for that one QNT. And it could be even much more. So it really is the macro crypto market has nothing to do with opinions and everything to do with objective utility and potential use case. That's why anyone that researches and it has a list there, including QNT, know they will inevitably create our future. And if you look at this, I mean, anybody that argues in any of these cryptos that they have no use case or utility in the real world, I don't know what they're looking at. Because you look at this and you say to yourself, okay, I have to get in on this. Why? Because right here is QNT, and it's going to be tied to everything in the near future. And look at the names on this. I mean, you still, if you're invested in XDC or Algorand or XRP or XLM, you should also at least hold at least one QNT. And the thing is, I don't talk about anything I'm not already invested in. And the reason I do that is because if I don't believe in it, I don't want you to believe in it. In other words, I'm not going to come out here and tell you, oh yeah, you should be out buying SHIB tomorrow because it's going to the moon. I don't believe in it. I don't like to buy meme coins. I wouldn't buy them. The only one I would even give an option to is Doge. And that's only because I know Doge is going to be tied to Flare. And I know it could possibly be ISO 222 compliant. But other than that, I don't show you anything that I would not invest in myself. And I believe QNT is going to be very, very big. It is true. 99% will have a problem. Luckily, Quant doesn't. It's bullish for Quant. Great meeting today at the Financial Conduct Authority discussing supervision, compliance, and how to support upcoming regulation. The reason they're talking about this is because a lot of crypto is going to disappear. And I know people will argue if you say that. I know people argue with me when I say it. And I always tell them, Bitcoin is only going to have a use case due to Flare. And people are like, no, Bitcoin's everywhere. Everybody uses it on a daily basis. But it's not going to be part of the new financial system. If it's even mentioned in the new financial system, it's only going to be there because something else improves its technology. It makes it better. It's old. It's outdated. It's like buying a 720p TV in a 4K world. Think about it like this, and I use this scenario a lot. Okay? If you're going to invest in crypto, you got to look at it like this, okay? Now, every day or every time a new phone comes out, you have to get the newest phone, right? You would invest in a new iPhone. You would invest in a new, Samsung phone. So why would you invest in old technology in the crypto world when you could invest in much newer technology in the crypto world? That's how you got to look at things. When you're thinking about going and buying Bitcoin, you're investing in old technology. You could be investing in the future technology, like QNT. And I mean, I could give you scenarios like that all day long when it comes to Bitcoin. Because to me, Bitcoin is like, I believe it's priced way higher than its actual value. And some people will even argue that. No, that's the actual value of Bitcoin. No, it's really not. It has no real use case. The little bit of utility it did have is pretty much old utility now. And I believe in investing in things of the future. That's why in my holdings, anything that I talk about is what is in my portfolio. So if you watch my videos and you look through, that's exactly what I buy. So zoom out, you see the big picture. You are very early. And I've said this before about QNT. I think we're very, very early when it comes to this asset because I believe this is about to explode. And I think it's going to happen this year. 4.5 months away from go live 2022. Button is pressed. Regulation and compliance. Okay, so when we know that compliance is coming and we know regulation is coming, and you got to understand where you are in all of this. I mean, we know SWIFT is going out, and this is all going to happen in November. We see Fedwire there, we see Bank of England, we see the Euro, and we know the US is going to be involved. And then, I mean, you could look at the timeline. A lot of countries are already way ahead of the US. So I believe that whatever timeline the US put on it, like 2024 to 2025, I think we could easily deduct a year off of that. Because at some point, they're going to have to play catch up. And then we see this. QNT will lead the way in the next big crypto wave with regulation, standards, utility, interoperability, and scalability being the thing people want to invest in. Connect all, the interoperability game. And that's where QNT is. And I think QNT is even going to connect with Flare. And I think that between QNT and Flare, if they have some sort of partnership, this could be a powerhouse. I mean, between QNT, you know it connects everything. And you also know Flare connects everything. Just think about those two being connected, connecting everything. It can be huge. I mean, I don't think we even grasp where this is going yet. I mean, I try to give it a lot of thought, and you can't because you don't know how it's all going to play out yet. So for me, one of the most important partnerships, LCX QNT. Quant will integrate LCX within the Overledger network as a key partner. LCX will support Overledger technology within the LCX ecosystem. The future is ours. And now I want to go and invest in LCX because anything that is tied to another crypto that I hold, I feel is going to be very, very big because I know QNT is going to be massive. So anything it's partnered with is also going to be massive. And we know that it's tied to XDC also. So SIA chain connects 570 banks and central banks in mainland Europe. SIA chain has directly incorporated Quant's Overledger offering into its framework to improve connectivity and interoperability between blockchain networks among these financial institutions. So you see it in the real world, you see its actual use case, but yet some people will not invest in it. And some people call it a scam. It's ridiculous. So let me introduce you to a coin that's more scarce than your precious Bitcoin and has real world utility. His name is Quant, aka QNT. And that's what I'm saying. These prices are not going to be around much longer. If you're not buying now, you're probably going to miss out on buying it. Or you're going to not even be able to buy one. You know, because the price could be, who knows. Once utility kicks in, it's going to change everything. And I think a lot of people actually know it, but they don't talk about it. Sick mind map of connections around the beauty tech guru, Gilbert Verdian. Look at this. So we have security, fintech, regulator, standardization, government, and healthcare. And then when you blow this up, I mean, come on. You have so many companies tied into this, and so many banks. And like I tell you all the time, if IBM is tied to whatever crypto you're holding the right crypto. And we see this. Absolutely remember also that Ethereum only has utility within the world of crypto. Qnt and Quant network has utility that far exceeds the realm of the crypto sphere. For that reason, it has infinitely more utility. So think about it. That's what they're saying. That Ethereum is only good in the crypto world. But in the real world, it's nothing. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.